If you go to pearsonactivelearn.com and press enter, you'll go to the sign up page. Those details are on the email that I send to you each week. So her login details will be her school email address, and then her password is capital R for Radcliffe 2020, unless she resets it, in which case I have no control over that, but she will then have those details. When she logs in, this is the page that she will have that comes in front of you. Now, to see what work has been set, you go to tasks, and in the tasks there'll be the current task that needs to show. The status will tell you whether or not she has started those activities. If she has started them, it will highlight underneath this activity all the sections that she has done. So if you clicked on the task itself, it will show you which questions she has completed, and it will be ragged like I do on my weekly report. So red for below, I think it's below 50%, amber for anything between 50 and 75%, and green for anything above 75%. Ideally, she wants to be going for above 75%. I'm going to start the activity just to show you the functionality. So when you log in, you will see that she has started this, although she hasn't, it's me. So if you click on the first question, for example, it will come up with the question itself and different kinds of support structures. She can click on the show part here to do any workings that she'd like to. Ideally, it's best to do this on a piece of paper, but it's perfectly fine to do it here on the page. There are also tools, so you can do drawing tools or equation tools. There's also learning aids. Sometimes there's a PowerPoint that goes with this. Other times it just takes you to the textbook page that will help you. You need to make sure that you've enabled pop-ups for this part to work. There is also a Help Me section, so if she's struggling, she can click on the Help Me section and it will talk her through step by step and make it a little bit easier to access. She can then reset the activity at any point and close if she's finished doing the exercise. Right, I'm going to pause and exit. So when you log in for the first time now, you'll see that it says that she will have started and it's incomplete, and she will need to resume question number 1. There are 18 questions to this exercise due this week, and unlike my math, once the due date is hit, the task itself disappears from the children's view, but I can always set an extension. I just need an email from her. When she's finished with all the questions, I'd expect her to write me a short little feedback, something like, I struggled with this, or I found this quite comfortable, or whatever the case may be. Most students just do a smiley face or a frowny face here at the bottom, and they don't leave a sentence to go with it. Right, this video takes you through My Maths. So to get to My Maths, you click on the URL and type in mymaths.co.uk, press enter. It then brings you to this login page, so you click on login. The school's username at the minute is Radcliffe, all lowercase, and the school's password is reset each year. This is in the email I sent you as well as in the planner. Once you've clicked logged in, it then takes you to a portal page. You can then, on your portal page, use the login details that your child has been given. So in this case, to illustrate, you would type in the portal username, which is a number, and a 3-digit password, and click login. This then takes you to the child's page. Any work that has been set and is overdue will be on this page, and it will clearly show that it's overdue on the right hand side. If you then scroll down, you'll have any work that has been set recently and is due soon. If you would like to view your child's results on work that they have already done, you can do so by clicking on My Results. That will take you through to the page with the worksheets and homework pieces that have been completed. You can sort this by date, so you can go from bottom to top, or you can sort it by percentage, so you can see the most recent topics that she struggled with, and the ones that she's done exceptionally well on, etc., etc. If I go back to the homework, the easiest way to do this is just to click on the worksheet and it will open up the homework. This is an assessment task. That's not to say it's going to count for marks, it's just a different style of homework. It does not have a lesson that goes with it. So if she is struggling, she will need to go to the library section here on the left and find the appropriate worksheet section and then access the homework that goes with this. So there'll be like something like 3 homeworks to do with decimals and place values. She can find the appropriate one with the lesson and complete that. Or she can email me and I can give her the support that she needs. Right, so if I come back to this, you do have other sheets like this one where it says level 7 brackets. It is a normal homework, so it will have a lesson that goes with the homework. I would expect that all children will have a piece of paper or a whiteboard next to them where they are writing out their workings so that they can just input the answers. If they are struggling, I've done this with my own children, go to the lesson and walk through the lesson step by step. Just be mindful, please, that in the lesson there will be next steps on each page. So on page 1, this will take you through how to calculate the perimeter of a rectangle. For example, you'd need to click next all the way through until the measure on the right hand side is all the way at the bottom. That means that page 1 will be finished. Obviously, they would need to work through each of these steps piece by piece so that they can follow what is being done. Once they've finished the first page, they go through the second and so on. Some pages will have opportunity to test your understanding, in which case they would fill in what they think is the answer, again, doing the working on a piece of paper so that they can access the answers easily. Some of these are simple, that they could do it straight away. Others require a bit of support. When they are finished with the lesson, they can just close that little tab that is opened up and go and complete the homework. When they've completed homework, so this one is expanding brackets, for example, when they have completed the homework, they click mark it. It will then highlight anything that they have done here. And you can see that she's ended up with a red purple star showing that she got 0. I'd expect her to go back and to complete those. But once she's finished, she would then have this page that comes up. You could close the homework. In the past, you needed to see your summary to have it saved. Some web pages still struggle with this, so I advise that you click on See Summary. You can then try again or finish and close. There is also an opportunity when you have finished the homework to go to the My Feed section and you can leave a piece of feedback from those homework pieces that you have done. You can also go to the My Progress section that will show you the levels of work that she has completed. Level 1 is obviously the most simple, level 2 getting more complicated. By the time children finish year 6, we would expect them to be on level 3, 4, and by the time somebody is going into their GCSE, we would be expecting them to be on level 6/7. There is also under the revision and assessment section some booster packs with GCSEs. I'd expect her to be accessing the GCSE booster packs. In the first year, the 4 and 5 pack. In the second year, the 6 and 7 pack. And in her final year, the 8 and 9 pack. They are challenging and they are designed to specifically enable children to go through the GCSE topics on their own or supported in order to revise and practice. Anything that says worksheet will not have a lesson to it, but there will be a revision part that comes with that. So if she's struggling with the worksheet, she can go to do the revision part, and they're all broken down into homeworks as well. So she can click on each of these and then click on the lesson or the homework depending on where she's at. These are set as extension homeworks for the year,